Sessions and lessons. Sessions and lessons unscripted. And now your hosts, Joel and Gloria Rosario.
Hey, everybody out there in podcast land. It's me, Joel, your buddy, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. And here to my side, I got in trouble last time I didn't do this. The wonderful, intelligent, beautiful Gloria Rosario.
Why stop there, darling? Hi,
Couldn't-
guys.
couldn't
How's
quit.
it going?
I couldn't think quick enough. That's why.
How's everybody doing out there?
I hope everybody's doing all right. I'm doing okay. I can't complain too much. How about you?
Oh, I can, but I won't.
Well, I can complain. No one's going to listen anyways.
All three of our listeners will.
Actually, maybe we have 4 now. Hopefully, I don't. 4 listeners. Four listeners. You're so immature.
Anywho, what's up?
So on this episode of
Sessions and lessons.
Gloria and I were thinking about talking about ourselves again, our relationship or whatever, but we were talking about things we have in common and things we don't have in common. And
This should be interesting.
and like the issues it causes. Well, I wouldn't say it causes issues.
It rarely.
So like when we first, what's the saying? Opposites attract.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's weird because I don't think we're really much opposites.
No.
Not really, right? It's
No.
kind of weird.
Nope, we're 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod. But there's a few differences. We're
But
not.
we have a lot of differences, definitely.
Yeah, it's not like we're, it's funny too because I would always consider like Gloria the female version of me.
That's so weird to say.
It's weird. I know it's weird.
No, but that's how I describe you to people.
Like I'm the male version of you.
Yeah.
See? I told you.
It sounds great.
No, but it's true. I feel like Gloria's like the female version of me. It's weird.
It is. It's like looking in the mirror.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. When we first started talking, a lot of the nerdy stuff was coming out, and you were into going bike riding and stuff, which I wasn't, so that wasn't something we were adding
Compatible with, really.
Well, when I was a kid, I rode my bike everywhere.
Yeah.
Or when I was younger, but then I got a car.
Then there was no need for a bike.
Yeah, then I didn't need a bike.
I had a car too, but it was just a stress releaser for me. So, not necessary. What are you doing?
I'm all tangled in my headphone cord.
Get with it, Rosario.
There, we're good now.
All right. You sure?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So yeah, that was one thing that we kind of had in common, but not really. I don't mind bike riding.
I want to start bike riding. It's just I haven't had the time to fix my bike and just put it together.
Well, your bike's together.
It's
hanging up
together.
in the garage.
Yeah, but it's been hanging up there for how long? I need to replace the brakes, the chain, all that stuff. Especially for the riding that I do, yeah, that needs to be 100%.
Yeah, so, like, right off the bat, like, Gloria and I were into the same kind of movies, and she collects knickknacks and just random stuff, and she's into, like, comic books and superheroes, and
We have the same sense of humor. We have the same taste in movies. Basically, we have all of our likes that are nerdy about the same.
about the same, yeah.
He plays the drums. I kind of tangle with the piano.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
you have the music thing, and then like art. I went to art school for a little while,
and I like to paint.
and then you like to paint. So, what else? What other, off the top of my head, what do we have in common? Like the same kinds of food. We, what else?
Mm, we kind of have the same taste in music, kind of.
Yeah, well, I think you're not into like the real heavy stuff.
I like some of the heavy stuff, but I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, my preference is heavier music. So like, have hard rock, metal, uh, that kind of stuff, metalcore, whatever. I don't. You're not that much into that
No, but
stuff.
I'll sit and listen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to when it's full volume.
I mean, I was in a relationship where the other person at first acted like they were into the same things I was, and towards the end especially, uh, it was really apparent that that wasn't the case. It's very weird.
Well, that didn't happen with me. It was more. I was uh, I was pretty honest about my hobbies and what I liked and what
I
I
mean,
didn't
there's no reason to
dislike.
not
Right.
be honest about hobbies,
Especially about
uh,
hobbies. It's
unless it's weird. Like,
I like collecting flies.
I like turtles. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with liking turtles, I guess. But
No,
yeah, unless it's something weird.
no, but I mean, most of the things that we have in common are the same. Basically, I like Star Wars. You like Star Wars. You like Spider Man. I like Spider Man. It's we have a lot of
A lot
similarities.
of
Yeah.
common stuff. As far as differences, though, I would say she likes to go camping. I do
Love
not.
camping.
I do not like camping.
He wants to go glamping.
If I go camping, I gotta have a cabin with my own bathroom, with running water, a toilet.
Anything else, my liege?
No, that's not. I'm not trying to like. Oh no, out in the middle of nowhere with a tent, especially nowadays.
That's what camping is.
Do you ever like search YouTube and watch? If you watch like people film
Okay,
themselves,
let me tell you something.
uh huh.
Me and my cousin, Maria, used to go camping when her son was like 4 or 5. We used to take him and her godson, and we all used to go camping. And the thing is to be smart about it. Who goes camping by themselves?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it. No,
No. Let's go to a desolate area and sleep by ourselves.
I've
No.
watched too many movies to know how that ends up.
No, and then plus we went to secure places where they had security driving around at all times and it was mostly families. Not to say that nothing bad ever happens, but we never went through anything bad. I think the worst experience that we had was we had gotten to the campground and it took us like 10 seconds to set everything up. We were already professionals at this point. And the boys just kind of sat around waiting for us to give them like a lunch dinner type of thing. And we started to get neighbors, maybe about I don't know, it was maybe like 200 feet, 300 feet away. And they didn't do a good job of putting their food in their in their what is it called? Cooler.
Container or
Their
whatever.
containers and coolers.
Hmm.
The first thing you do after you're done eating is you seal everything up, leave no trace of food.
Well, yeah, because then you gotta have animals.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, these people, like 300 feet from us, started screaming bloody murder. And we thought something bad was happening.
See, this is why I don't camp.
They were being attacked by raccoons. At like
The good
3
old
in the
trash
morning.
panda.
Yeah, the trash pandas were attacking them at like 3 in the morning. And, you know, me and Maria and the kids were laughing because we're like, wow, what amateurs. You know, we just rolled over and went back to bed. In the morning, they were apologizing, like, "Oh, I
That
know
there
we
was a
were."
family massacred.
Yeah, no, there was no massacre, no nothing. Just a bunch of trash pandas trying to get to their food. You know.
No, I'm good. I don't know. I don't get me wrong. I love nature and all that, but I need like a warm bed with air
All
conditioning
right, there, princess, calm down.
and yeah. Funny story. When I was a kid, I used to go camping. I used to be part of this. I don't know. It was uh,
Church group.
yeah, kind of like a youth group thing where we would go, and then we've camped a few times. I remember there was one time I went to camp and I almost took a dude's eye out with a fish hook.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and you know what? Not to make excuses, I don't think it was completely my fault
Uh huh.
because I had the fishing pole over my shoulder
Okay.
and I had the hook like kind of fastened to the pole and it came loose. And the guy that was behind the kid that was behind me was like following way too close.
Uh huh.
And I guess he bumped into me or almost bumped into me, and the hook hooked his eyelash or
Oh no.
his eyelid.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't good.
No, that does not sound like fun.
Then I found out that fish have pointy barbs in their fins, and I found out the hard way.
Amateur.
Yeah, and then I didn't like touching the fish anyway.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was like ew.
Yeah. So we're never going camping.
Then I remember another funny story in camping. So we had kayaks, and this is the first time I don't swim. I don't like water. So
That's another thing we like
yeah,
don't have in common.
yeah,
I love to swim.
I don't like the beach.
I love the beach.
I don't like sand. Is just like I hate it.
I don't like sand either.
Uh, I don't swim. I don't do any of that stuff. I mean, I don't hate the beach. That's kind of a strong word, but anyways, back to my kayak story. So there's this lake, right? And then I get in there and I'm kind of like, "Hey, I'm kind of liking this." So what do? I go toward the other side of the lake. So mind you, I can't swim, right? So here I am with this kayak, just paddling slowly to the other side of the lake. So now I make it to the middle of this lake, right? I'm just all by myself, like
All
out there.
by yourself.
Then there was these flies that bite you. I guess they call them horse flies. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Big flies. And they would land on my legs. So I'm kind of like trying to shake my legs so they would move off my leg,
Uh huh.
start biting me. And I mean, it made me jump.
Yeah,
So,
that hurts.
well, yeah. So here I am in the middle of a lake. I can't swim. So I'm like, I start like, it's like a cartoon. Like it's fast forward, like trying to get to the other side of the lake. Oh, that was funny.
It sounds hilarious. Good times.
But in that same year when I went camping, and this is kind of a gross story, but it's funny because farts and poop is funny.
Okay, go on. Go on.
So, anyways, we're all at the beach, right at the lakefront, whatever. There's like this little dock thing. All these kids are in the water, splashing around, doing whatever. All of a sudden, this blood curdling scream, right? And then everyone, everyone was jumping out of the water, just everywhere. People just running everywhere, anywhere. And then a couple, I guess the what do you call them?
Lifeguards?
The lifeguards, the people, the younger
Yeah, the group
teenagers,
counselors. Yeah.
counselors. There you go. Had a net. One of them had a net in his head, and they're running down this dock. And it turned out that someone like dropped a deuce in the water. And it was just floating there.
Oh,
I mean, and they must have really had to go because, oh my gosh. It was like Jaws. Like, imagine the
no home training.
Oh man, it was so funny though, cause it's like
Who did it?
I don't remember who did it, but oh my gosh, and I mean, and then it was this guy has this net trying to fish this this thing
This dookie.
this thing out of the water. I had a bunch of stuff like that happen in camp when I go to camp. Or one time I got hit in the head with we were doing like a pillow fight,
Yeah.
and for some reason this one
I heard the story before.
this kid decides to put a book in his
The Holy
pillowcase.
Bible.
It was a Bible. And I
Just
turned
joking.
and I turned around and I got clobbered right in the head. All I remember was seeing black and then stars. But yeah, it's that was weird.
You just don't know how to camp. I've had a great experience throughout my whole life. We started camping when I was probably, I want to say maybe 8, 9 years old.
Nah, I don't like it. Like I said, I've been a few times with youth groups, and
We used to go all the time, and then I used to go on school trips for camping. Even when I went to the alternative school once I got kicked out from the normie school.
no, when you were in the little bus.
No, this was high school. I wasn't on any bus at that point. But what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, um, I used to. What was I talking about? Oh boy, this is one of those days. I promise.
Something about the special ed class.
No, it had nothing to do with special ed. Oh, when I was in high school, we used to go on these like camping trips because we didn't have like a structured like gym program. So they would take us skiing, they would take us rock climbing, and we would do all sorts of cool stuff. It wasn't like a normal high school. And we went skiing, we did all sorts of stuff like that, and I loved it. And I remember that
So you've been skiing?
yeah, I've
What?
been skiing a bunch of times.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, well, I
You
would.
know what I've always wanted to try doing is snowboarding. I've always wanted to try snowboarding.
One of the girls that I went with, when we went skiing, she tried to snowboard and she ended up twisting her ankle.
Really?
Yes, it was not so nice. She
Yeah,
never.
I don't think I would try it now.
No, and it was a school trip, so it kind of well, her parents had to go pick her up because they weren't gonna cancel the whole ski trip for everybody because this girl messed up her leg. But we used to go skiing and all that, and I remember we went to this thing in a gymnasium, and it was like an obstacle course, and it was like I want to say maybe 50 to 100 feet off the air, and it had different paths that you can take while wearing a harness and like pulling yourself and climbing and jumping over stuff. It was cool until I got stuck up there. I at first I was doing really good. I had gotten to the through all the balance stuff, through the hoops and all that. And there was this one point and I was like, I think I can do it, but I'm so tired at this point because you're using a lot of like upper body strength.
Right.
So my brilliant ass is like, oh, I can do this. I can do this, So I don't know if you've ever seen, it was like a rope from one end to the other. And it's like you would have to wrap your legs around it and use your arms and then shimmy across,
All right.
hanging like a what's that called? Like a sloth.
Okay.
Right? So you're like upside down and you're pulling yourself and you wrap your legs around the rope. So
There's a name for that. I don't know.
I don't remember what the name of it is, but I remember I got halfway through and my arms started shaking.
Oh boy.
And I was like, oh man, I'm like halfway there, I can do it. Nope. I
Were you living on a prayer?
was living on a
You
prayer.
said halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Yes, I'm living.
Every time someone says that, I'm sorry. I know that was corny as hell, but every time somebody says halfway there,
Can I go on with my story before I forget where I'm going?
living on a prayer.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
was
I'm
living
sorry,
on a
go ahead.
prayer, and I remember my arms gave out, and I got bad rope burn on my forearms, and where what is this called right here?
Your elbow.
This is not my elbow, the front part of it.
I don't know what the front part is called. The front elbow.
Front elbow.
I don't know.
Gosh.
So
Well,
this is what she has to deal with.
yes. So my forearms basically all the way from my forearm.
To her front elbow.
Stop it. So from my forearm to the upper part of my shoulder was literally a rope burn. So anytime I moved my arms
It would hurt.
to try to pull myself up, it would be excruciating pain because it was my hands that got burned, my whole forearm, and all the way up my tricep and bicep and all that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hanging there, and the instructor comes and they're screaming at me from like, I'm like 50 feet to 100 feet up in the air.
All right.
And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I need help."
No.
So at this point, I'm dangling, right? My feet are just dangling in the air, and I'm on a harness, and the harness is cutting off the circulation from my legs, right? So they had to go find the custodian, and they couldn't find the custodian, and I was up there for about 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and at this point, I was nauseous. I was lightheaded. I wanted to pass out. I was freaking out. And finally, they found him. They had to find a ladder. So I'm hanging for 45 minutes, right? So I have no sensation on my legs. I have like all these rope burns on my shoulders, and my arms and my hands. And they're like, "Can you climb down?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, no.
So basically, it took them an hour to convince me to reach over and climb down. And I was so scared because, like, being so high up in the air, and then I had to unhook my harness. And with me being so weak and no circulation, I was really pale and I felt like I was going to pass out.
All right.
I remember I got my feet on the floor. It was like I just passed out. Like, I was so tired and exhausted and just all sweaty and just like shaking. And they're like, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" I was like, "No, just take me home." And they took me home. And I had to show my mom like all my injuries and stuff. And she's like,
Your front elbow's all messed up.
"It wasn't my front elbow. I don't know what that part of their body is called, but it's basically my whole forearms."
No way. See, I'm not an outdoorsy guy. I'm really not.
Well, I was a lot more, I don't want to say, I was a lot more active back then. So I love to do stuff like that. And like 2 weeks later, I went rock climbing and I was okay with it. So, just got back on that horse.
What else would differences we have? We already covered that I don't like the outdoors and you like the outdoors.
I love the outdoors. What else? I love naps.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
I
naps.
live for naps.
See, but this is the thing. And let me explain something to you fine
Explain to
people
me.
listening.
Explain to me.
She wants to nap at like the most inconvenient times. Like, I just want to go take a nap. Like, no, no napping. Or she likes to like sleep, quote unquote, sleep in. It's like I can't do that. I gotta be up early. Can't do the late, whatever. You burn so much day.
What? Okay. Once you get up, what are you doing with yourself? Let's be honest here.
I don't know.
What do you do for most of the morning on Saturday?
Wait for you to get up.
No.
Yeah, basically.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
No, you're not waiting on me hand and foot to get up. Don't lie.
I am waiting for you to rise
That is
to
such
take care of your
bullcrap.
husband.
That is not true. You know what this man does on the weekends? he sits with his son, which I have no problem with, right? Do your thing. And they watch wrestling all morning.
We do not. Not all
No?
morning.
What how long?
I don't know. We don't have all the wrestling shows, so we watch clips and then we go eat breakfast because we're waiting for you.
That's not true.
That is true.
It's not, and you know it. Naps are important. And I want them.
No, naps are important, but you can't take naps all the time.
The hell I can't.
No,
Yes.
you're always leaving me alone.
Come join me in a nap. Oh no.
What is
That's such a
See,
waste of
and then she
time.
wants me to go nap, and it's like, no.
I'm sorry. I'm way too busy during the week, and if I could sneak in a nap,
Okay, so if I want to sit and watch TV or chill, I have that right.
of
right?
course, absolutely. But don't judge me for my nap.
I'm slaving to pay your bills and feed you.
Right? I don't pay my bills.
I didn't say you didn't pay
No,
your
well,
bills.
yeah, there you go. He's full of crap. He's full of crap.
I'm full of something.
Yeah, you're full of it.
Where the heck were we before you were being so rude to me on the internet?
On the interwebs. Stop being a baby.
What the heck were we just talking about?
Naps.
Differences. Oh, naps. I don't mind napping, but I don't want to be napping all the time. Whatever. I don't think that's really a difference, though, right?
No, that is a difference because I would rather nap and you would not. That is the difference.
Yeah, because you want to nap through everything.
Why not?
Because that's not how life works.
Okay, but what are we doing on the weekends? Like, we have no plans.
You
We're
can
not
do
social.
whatever you want.
Exactly.
Right. That I'm saying I'm not going to nap all my time.
And the funny thing is like, so I'll be like, okay, I'm going for a nap. Oh, I don't want a nap. Blah, 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 blah.
The older I get, the more I appreciate naps. Don't get me wrong.
No,
But
listen to me. Stop
No.
interrupting me.
no.
Don't interrupt.
Finish what you were going to say.
So this man fights me tooth and nail not to take a nap. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to go take a nap. I come out like a couple of hours later and he's sleeping on the couch.
That doesn't happen all the time.
It doesn't, but it happens more often than not. And it's like, okay, you would rather sleep on an uncomfortable ass couch than to come and cuddle and like take a nap.
I can't help that I just pass out.
You can pass out in a comfortable bed in the room.
Because at
do
the
nap.
time, I don't want to go to lay down or whatever. And if I sit there and I just pass out, I just pass out.
Same difference.
No.
Yeah, it's a nap. What else do we have that is not? I like to eat everything and try new things.
Well,
all
you're
the
more
time.
advanced. I don't mind. Yeah, I'll try anything at least once, except like this one's like super adventurous. Like if I know I'm not gonna like it, I know I don't even try
I've
it.
eaten bugs before.
Have I eaten? I don't think I have.
No, I did it when I went to
Yeah,
Mexico.
you guys eat crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
I wouldn't know because I don't eat bugs.
Didn't you try? Jordan tried them.
I don't remember.
Yeah, when I went to Mexico City for my cousin's wedding, I came back with a bag of crickets, and Jordan tried some.
I don't remember.
They're good. It's not like they're alive and kicking. Like we fry them and season them, put a little tagine on that, little magic.
Bugs are not meant for human consumption.
No, what do you think the cave people ate?
Saber-toothed tigers? I don't know.
They ate bugs sometimes when food was scarce. Yes, it's been documented.
No, that's how we found out we can eat lettuce and whatever. But when Orlog over there ate the poison ivy and fell out, they knew not to eat that. Isn't that something? Think about it, guys. Anything you eat or consume, someone had to try it first.
Yeah. And they didn't know whether it was going to get poisonous or not.
Yeah, exactly. Like someone just how would you know how to eat what you can eat? Someone had to try it.
Well, of course.
Well, how do you know not to eat that plant? Well, Frank over there, he
He
ate a
had a
piece.
rough morning.
Yeah, he ate a piece of that and he didn't make it. Yeah, don't eat that.
Don't eat that. But I will try anything. Like my mom and everybody, well, Joel especially, makes fun of me because I can identify certain plants and you can eat certain plants, like from the forest or the, gardens.
Well, yeah, there's a lot you can eat. Like
Right.
there was this one show. It was on a while ago. I don't know if people remember it, but there was this guy that would like walk like city streets, like
Yeah, he
busy
would
city
pick stuff
streets,
up.
and he'd just find like random like weeds growing out of a curb or
Yeah.
something, and then he would pick it and then go cook with it, like make something out of it.
Yeah.
It was like the weirdest thing. He's like, you see this, mass of greenery by this dumpster? You can eat this. And then he would go cook it.
No, it's funny because, you can eat marigolds. And my mom recently bought marigolds. I took her to the local shop by her house
Hmm.
and she bought marigolds. And I was like, oh, Mom, have you ever had a marigold? She's like, what? I was like, yeah, you can eat those. They're edible.
The flour?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, what would possess you to eat that? You have food in the fridge, you know? But I was like, no, you can eat it. She's like, nah. I was like, come on. So I pulled the little head out, with the flour, and I chopped it up and I gave her like a little piece and stuff. And I was like, what does it taste like? And she's like, it's sweet. I was like, yeah, and it's spicy. You can use that as a seasoning to put,
Really?
yes, you can
I
use
didn't know that.
marigolds. You can eat dandelions.
Dandelions I knew.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta you gotta eat them before they get furry.
Yes, you don't want to eat the furry ones. You can. I don't judge.
I mean, you can still eat the stems, right?
Yeah, the stems, the roots, and
Well, they make tea out of the roots, don't they?
yeah, it's supposedly like tastes like coffee. I've never tried that before. Yeah, it's like an alternative to coffee.
Really?
Some people say. I don't know. I've never tried it.
I don't consume as much coffee as I used to. I really cut back, actually.
And that's another thing too. I love coffee, but it has to be iced. I don't care if it's like the middle of winter in Chicago with like 30 below weather. My coffee's got to be cold.
Very weird thing that one of Joel's little quirks, right? Hot coffee, great. It's good. I enjoy it. Whatever. If I let the coffee sit and it gets cold, I find it highly disgusting. Cold coffee,
You savage.
okay? But if I go out, I can get a cold coffee drink and drink it with no problem.
You are so weird.
Isn't that weird?
That is.
But if I let coffee get cold in a coffee cup and I try to take a drink of it, oh man,
Yeah.
it's just grosses me out.
No, and another difference that we have, and that's like super apparent, is I love seafood. Even though
I'm not a big
I'm allergic to shrimp, but I'll still eat them
That makes no sense. Why would you do that?
because I live on the wild side.
Yeah, wild side.
No, my allergies actually, I had really bad allergies towards shrimp when I was younger, when I was a teenager. And I would still be exposed to it. My mom makes siete mares, which is seven seas, and it's like a soup. It has it has everything from the sea that you could possibly think of. Some people make it with crab legs, and then you put fish, and you put shrimp. Basically anything that you can find in the sea goes into the soup. And my mom kept making it for us. So every time I would just still eat the soup, but I would have like 2 or 3 shrimps all the time. And I think doing that kind of built my immunity up.
No.
So now I could have them without an issue. Like every so often I'll bite into one that has a lot of iodine in it and then my lips will swell a little bit, but that's about it. It's not as bad as it used to be.
I think I might have a slight allergy to shrimp.
Yeah.
Because I know.
It's not uncommon.
No, it's pretty common.
Yeah.
But I think I have a slight allergy to shrimp. I can eat them. I'm not a big fan, but I remember one time when I ate them, my throat felt weird.
Uh huh.
Like I don't want to say like it closed up,
Right.
but it felt like something wasn't right in there.
You know, funny thing about allergies is my brothers are also allergic to shrimp,
Hmm.
but they also choose to live on the wild
Of
side.
course.
You know, us brothers and sisters, you know.
Yeah, I'm not. I was never big on seafood. I love salmon. Uh, that's probably one of well, what's the cheap white fish that you buy at?
Tilapia?
Yeah, I don't mind tilapia.
Yeah.
Um, I love salmon though. Salmon's my favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Love
I'll
it.
eat that raw.
See now, okay.
That's a
There's
big
another
difference.
difference.
That's a huge
This
difference.
one will eat it raw. I will not. You know, if you eat raw stuff, you can get like worms and stuff, don't you?
You cook it. Okay. So you don't actually cook it. What I do and what I've been taught,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we make ceviche. Ceviche is based
Well,
off of
yeah,
raw
because
fish.
and I get that, but that technically it's not cooked, but the acids and the
And
citrus
that's where I'm going with it.
cooks the meat,
That's where I'm going with it.
right?
So what I like to do, I love to eat raw fish. Sushi,
Nope.
yum. Tuna, yum.
Sushi is okay, but not all sushi is raw fish,
No, but
though.
those are my favorite. And what I do when I have salmon, you know, from the store or whatever, is I like to put lemon or lime
Mm.
on it and then add a little bit of salt, maybe some tagine. You know, we put that on everything. Um, and then I'll eat it raw like that. I don't like the skin raw, but I like the actual meat of the fish raw.
No, I like a nice cooked piece of salmon, and then if some there's times when I'll make it, or even when you make it, where you can get it where the
Oh, I've become like a professional at cooking.
skin gets crispy. Like, oh man, that's the best. And then just with like some veggies on the side.
I'm gonna
Oh,
make salmon this week,
yes, we do. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. But there's, I mean, you like seafood. I'm not a big
and
fan.
I'll eat it raw.
And it's gross.
It's gross. What else?
I'm trying to think another quick thing differences. What you like and I don't like.
I don't know.
Nah,
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said,
I don't
it wasn't
know.
a huge
We're
list.
just this is guys. We're so sorry. This episode is so random.
We're going back and forth. This is actually our last episode of the season.
I believe it is. Yes,
Yes.
and we like went out like a fart,
Angry, smelly, and bitter.
angry, smelly, and bitter.
Yeah. um, also another difference between me and Joel is I enjoy sometimes, not all the time, being outside and being around people.
Being outside when
Anytime, like
oh
you know, sometimes I
being
want to
outside or just being out.
out, like in a festival or something.
Oh,
I was a really big festival person before I got married with Joel.
but I ruined everything.
Yes, he did. No, I love to be in festivals. I like to drink in the
Like
not
carnivals
alcohol,
and
but I
stuff?
like carnivals and
Too many people.
art shows and
I don't
you know,
mind going out. I mean, I'll go out.
yeah, but it's a festival, so
I
it's
prefer not to. I mean, that's probably part of my anxiety issue.
yeah. I'm a little bit more tolerable or tolerate those situations a little more.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't like them very often, but every so often I was like, ah, I want to go to the carnival or oh, I want to do this, and it's just Joel's like, no,
But a party pooper over here.
party pooper.
All right, well, we're done with this episode for this day.
I feel like we've been arguing the whole episode.
No, I don't think we were arguing, but
Bickering.
nah. But
I was.
we were just randomly. We were sitting here in our little podcast room, and we were like just talking about that stuff. I was like, hey, we should just turn on the microphones and talk about it. So hopefully you got some kind of something out of that, but really no point, no nothing. We're just talking about how even when you have differences, you could still get along and still have a relationship. So, I mean, I would say our similarities outweigh
The
the
differences, I think
differences
so.
for sure. There's not many differences, and they're really little
They're
dumb.
minor.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to us babble for half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so we really appreciate you guys, all two of you that are out there. Thank you.
No, it's gonna be at least 4 now.
You guys are the real VIPs out there.
Yeah, you guys rock. You 4 listeners. Anyways, we'll leave it there. Don't forget to visit the website, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Drop us a line on the email, sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com, and the socials, TikTok, and all that good stuff. Speaking of, please spread the word, guys. If you know somebody who's into podcasts or whatever, let them know that we're here, and we're gonna continue to bring you, you know, bring you different subjects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, entertain you guys from time to time. Maybe make you laugh or forget stuff for a little bit.
We're planning a couple of different things for the upcoming episodes.
Yeah, I've been working on a bunch of stuff, so it's like
It's gonna change but not change.
you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll kind of see it.
And you guys are always welcome to give us feedback. We appreciate
I mean,
that.
if you
Good or
guys
bad.
if you guys like something, if you don't like something, let us know, and we'll consider it. So, or we'll see. We'll make the changes if we got to make the changes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Well, hopefully you guys have a great week, a great drive home, drive to work, whenever you're listening to us, and we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.